Hello everyone, I'm Gary, the account sales of IEI, and today we also have Don joining us.
Yeah, good day everyone. My name is Don Yu. I am the in charge of the IEI product management team. Yes.
Okay, so today we are going to introduce our new industrial data collection server, the IBX-660.
Yes. And actually, the main reason we define and design this product is for the something like a data collection server. For example, nowadays there's more and more data will be generated in each area, especially for the factory, whatever is come from the data, pure data, or even though it's come from some video or image data. So definitely, as IoT age computing, definitely you definitely need enough volume of capacity of storage for store all the data.
Data collection is very important in the industrial segment. So what's the target audience and target market of this IBX-660?
Yeah, actually we already foresee, because now in previous years everyone talking about the IoT, they're talking about cloud computing, now they're talking about the edge computing and even though the AI. So as we will know, the AI definitely will be consult lots of data because they will need a big volume of data set to do the training, then come out a model. This model can be generated like come out some result for the machine learning or even the deep learning, such like things. So the data collection and data analytic is very important. In the previous, most of the data will be generated or something like compute on the cloud. But nowadays we're talking about edge computing. So that's the main reason is the bottleneck from the edge to the cloud. There's lots of the bottleneck over there, because once the more than millions devices need to pop up their data onto the cloud, there will be a lot of traffic. And also another big issue is latency. So that's the main reason why everyone talking about edge computing. So the IBX-660 is the main purpose what we are designing for this kind of applications.
I see. That's very impressive.
Yeah.
So would you mind to introduce more detail about our IBX-660?
Yep, sure. And this is our slide. The first slide we already highlight our IBX-660 as main purpose is for the industrial data collection server. So data collection is its main purpose, but the most important thing, specific spec for the IBX-660 is we are not offering an industrial solution, but also offering the big capacity of the storage part.
Okay.
And let's move on to the next slide. Sorry. Okay. So here's our agenda today.
Okay, so since we have lots of information to share with our audience today, so we all know that storage is very important for industrial environments. So what is special things we do for the data storage?
Okay. So first part we want to highlight is IBX-660 has an integrated eMMC 32 gigabyte. It's for storage and boot up devices. The main reason is most of we using a hard drive or a SATA port is dedicated for the storage, but this will really occupy one of the storage space.
Yes.
So we design using the eMMC as our storage devices. This means we not only can allow our customer to install Windows 10 or even the Linux operating system on it, but also we can have more and more different kinds of application software running based on the Windows or Linux, and also can be running on it. And besides of that, if looking for the slide, there's the figure that shows this is a real IBX-660's hard drive space. We had totally 4 2.5-inch hard drive and SSD drive bay is removable, and also the total capacity for our IBX-660 can be up to the 8 terabyte.
Okay.
So 8 terabyte is quite among capacity for the storage point of view. So this is what we want to offer in the customer for this special point.
It sounds fantastic. So we all know everything could happen. So what if the data failure occurs in any industrial environment? So what benefit or improvement we can have with the IBX-660?
Sure, Gary, you are the expert, so you are asking the right question.
Yeah, everything could happen.
So in here we are offering spatial. It is not kind of spatial. It's a very mature technology called the RAID. So Gary, do you know what's stand for the RAID?
RAID means a redundant array of independent disks. Am I right?
Yep, correct. The RAID is already existing in our current world for a long time. It's mainly using for the protect the data will be losing or something else. So in our IBX-660, actually we are not offering the normal RAID. In here, we are also support the RAID 0, 1, and also 5 and 1, 0, 4 different kinds of RAID mode. So if you're looking for the figure in the bottom side of the slide, you can see there's a RAID 0 can be minimize number of devices can support 2 drives. And actually it's a straight type, so maximum we can support up to the 8 terabyte, because currently the biggest capacity for the 2.5 hard drive is 2 TB.
Yes.
So we not only offer the normal hard drive, but also can depends on customer demand. We can also allow customer to install something like SSD, depends on capacity they want. So we just maximize capacity what we can offer in today, because now it's 2 TB is the maximum for the 2.5 hard drive.
Yes.
Maybe next half a year you can see the 4 TB very soon.
So technology changes every day.
Yeah, you can foresee this capacity is demand never end. Then our IBX-660 can offer the same following technology chain.
Okay.
So not only the RAID 0, but we also support RAID 1. RAID 1 is kind of a mirror to protect your data, can be the mirror storage. So in the mirror mode, we can support up to the 2 terabyte. And also we have RAID 5 and also RAID 10. So RAID 5 we can support up to the 6 terabyte, and RAID 10 we can support up to the 4 terabyte. So later on, we will not only open the box for introduce the IBX-660, but we will also preparing a video to showing how easy to create your RAID 10 by yourself.
Oh, cool! I can't wait to see it.
Yep. Okay.
So it seems we do a great job on data storage. So, but we all know industrial environment is quite harsh, so the temperature could be very from -40 or to up to 50 degrees Celsius. So can our IBX-660 endure in such environment?
Yep, sure. Since we are the leader company of the industrial PC providers, so our IBX-660 definitely will be defined and designed for the very harsh environment usage. For example, IBX-660 is contained with the Intel 803-845 CPU, which has a quad-core CPU inside of that. And the special part for our devices can be support -40 to 50 degrees C.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so -40 to 50 is a very wide range for field, different kinds of application. Whatever is indoor application like a factory, robotic, or like outdoor application, like currently there's something like green power, like there's a solar panel or something like wind turbine setting in the outside. We can also using that to collecting all the data. Or even though like a transportation application, we also have a special function and feature will be dedicated for this part.
Yes, I see. Okay. So what about the power inputs? What we have done
Okay.
Yeah, the power
So
inputs.
yeah, the key point in here, this slide will be showing what's your questions.
Okay.
So we are supporting from 9 volt DC to 36 volt DC. So definitely is 100% suitable for different kinds of industrial application. Whatever you have a direct DC power input,
yes,
you can direct connect into our IBX-660. The terminal block can be overlapped. Or if you want to put it in the indoor, you have AC support. So we are also offering AC power jack. So we are not also have a power adapter can convert from AC to the DC, supply the power to our IBX-660. Besides of that, our power is also have a very special design called this is redundancy power input.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so for example, you put in the IBX-660 inside of your factory or whatever it is, you have a one AC come through the adapter to offer DC input,
yes,
to the IBX-660. But you also can connect with another additional power input by directly connect with the terminal block.
Oh.
Then once your AC is power loss,
yes,
then the DC power will be real time to relate to here.
Oh.
So that's the main reason why it's a kind of redundancy power protection we are offering for IBX-660. Whatever your factory is really building into very unstable power place like some other emerging country, but IBX-660 still can be offered and still alive, still over there. And another key information we want to deliver from this slide is, if you're looking into the 4-pin terminal block connector, we are not only offer power input for the DC, but also supporting like ACC and also power button function. So ACC is another key feature we want to introduce in the next slide. In the ACC function is actually very useful for the transportation application, such like, for example, you are putting this IBX-660 on the car.
Yes.
To do something, collecting all the camera, all the image, video from the in-vehicle cameras.
Yes.
So definitely you need a very big space for the storage.
Yes.
And the second part you have to think about is how to prevent the device will not be damaged by the car.
Yes.
The main reason why is once you ignition the car, this will be a big surge.
Yes, the good big power will go into the units.
Yes, right. So ACC is definitely designed for this kind of situations.
Yes.
And another key point is once you turn off the engine, ACC can be also offering customer to shut down the system by itself and also will not consume any power from the car battery.
Oh, okay.
So this is a very important thing to avoid once you have a device on your car.
Yes.
Then it's 24 hours keep consuming your power of consuming your car battery.
Yes.
Once a day the car battery will be run off, then you cannot turn on your car again.
Yeah.
So ACC is definitely designed for this kind of application. For the transportation, it's also very useful for our IBX-660.
Yeah, so IBX-660 can adapt in vehicle or in harsh environment or in indoor or outdoor industrial environments. So that this the application could be quite diversified, I think.
Yes, right, that's true.
So,
and of course, in this slide, we can also offer different kinds of method to allow a customer to feed in the IBX-660 into different locations.
Yes.
So in the slide, you can see we are offering the wall mount. So wall mount is very easier if you want to stay on the system, on the car, or on the wall, on the different kinds of location.
Yes.
The wall mount definitely is very easy and very strong supported. And another mounting method in here is thin rail mount.
Oh, okay.
So thin rail mount is very common in the factory automation applications.
Yes.
besides of that, in some of the electric box, you can also see many of the DRAM mount inside of that. So we are offering two most common mounting method for our customer to mounting our IBX-660.
Okay, well, that's great.
Okay, so in next slide, actually we are give customers a very briefing idea about what and how you can using the IBX-660 into the factory automation applications. So in this slide, you can see we are not offering multiple I/O like a USB or LAN port.
Yeah.
So IBX-660 actually can be a kind of the IoT gateway plus the data collection server into the one system.
Okay.
So using the one IBX-660, then you can only you can combine two machines into the one, because we can using a USB 3 port to connect with the camera or other devices which have been collecting from anywhere of the factory, and then through the LAN port we can collecting the different kind of image, video, data can be stored inside of our storage. Please remember that we have up to the 8 terabyte storage inside of that. And of course, because it's already contained with the very high performance Intel Echo 3845 quad-core CPU. So not only for the data storage, you also can running your own applications through the current stored data to do some calculating, computing to come out some applications inside from that. So we can see the IBX-660 is not only for the either the IoT gateways or either the storage. Actually, it's combine everything into one.
Yeah, so that's quite impressive. You can do batch computing and collecting data with only this IBX-660. That's very, I think that would be very good idea.
Yeah, right. And the cost-effective saving spaces.
Yes,
it's the main proposition of the IBX-660. And another key information we want to deliver to our customers, I mentioned, nowadays everyone talking about Industrial 4.0, AI, so all the AI needs data. Then from cloud to the edge, most of the computing will be down to the edge computing. So IBX definitely will be 100% fulfill this kind of design, this kind of structure. And for the data, you collect more and more, which means you can generate more high accuracy of the AI result.
Okay.
Good. Okay. So next slide, we were going to move to the fully integrated I/O slide. Actually, we were going to have an open box. By these slides.
Okay. So today we have a real IBX-660 right here. Okay.
So actually, this is our IBX-660. Then you can see it's with hardware with some chrome. It's very well protected, and our products definitely will be military standard 610 Echo. Whatever is a vibration, shock, attack, and also including the job and background test, all passed by the military standard. And this is a box for the accessory. So if you open the box, there will be have a power cord and support different kinds of countries. There's a power adapter. So if your customer need AC input, you can connect with the AC from here to convert the DC into the system. So this adapter we actually offering, it's a 90-watt adapter. So the main reason is not only the CPU consumes power, but also we have to considering about the hard drive. So for hard drive will be also generated might be maybe 20 to 25 watt per system. So that's the main reason we have a more tolerance. We choose the 90 watt power adapter. And there's a 2-lane cable. So later on we'll introduce why we need a 2-lane cable in here. So this is an accessory box. So, and here is our systems. So, two prong, two will protect. And this, thank you. And here's a plastic back. Okay.
Oh, this is fantastic.
So, as I mentioned, our system actually is designed based on the industrial grade and supporting operating temperature -40 to 15 degrees C. So you can see there's a whole body like IBX-660 whole body like this, and from this side, top side and left side is all covered by the aluminum heatsink.
Yes, I think it's quite ruggedized design. Yes.
Yeah, it's indeed. And the most important thing is, as I mentioned, we have the 4 hard drive bay in here. So there's indicators. We'll be showing a hard drive status. It's a read and this is not read and something like that. We have 2 indicators showing like a power and also LAN act or not act. And if you want to access the hard drive in the front side, then we have a 4 screw.
Screw it up.
Okay. So this is our cover. Then looking inside that, we have a totally 1, 2, 3, 4 2.5 hard drive, and this is removable. So
okay. Drive back here.
Yeah. So we have a SATA connector in the rear with a backplane, so we can easier to removable the 2.5-inch hard drive. Whatever you are using the traditional hard drive, or even though it's a SSD, so you can easier to just a 4 screw to lock down here, then just slot in.
Yeah, pretty easy. Okay.
Then everything can be done. So totally we have a 1, 2, 3, 4. Another thing we want to highlight again is we have one eMMC 32 gigabyte storage as a system storage.
Yes.
You can have a Windows, you can have a Linux, and you can also contain with all the application software inside of that to compute all the data or running different kinds of application on it. And in this side, you can see we have supplied different kinds of I/O. So here is a DC power input jack. So another part is our terminal block. We will supply the ACC and also power on and off buttons, and also the VCC in and ground. So power on and off button can be help our customer to remotely turn on and turn off the systems.
Okay.
So this is another key point we want to introduce here. And if your customer needs some audio, we have a mic in and also audio out. And then we have 2 USB, 1 HDMI, and also 2 USB 3.0. And in here we are offering 2 LAN ports, and 2 LAN ports can be build up something like 2 intranet, or even though 1 for the internet, 1 for the intranet. So it can be configurable by yourself, depends on your local demands. So that's battery slide. So in this slide, you can see more clearly picture about the IBX-660's I/Os. So in the front side, also including the rear side. Okay. And here's a more detail about the IBX-660's specification. But later on, we'll give you more detailed information, a hands-on section for how to educate, to teaching our customer how to build up the software rate. Then software rate, we will be demonstrated rate 10.
Yes.
We can, through around 3 minutes video, you can easier to know how easy to create a rate, software rate by yourself. So let's turn into the video.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, let me show you how to set out rate 10. Basically, RAID 10 is to mirror two disks together as mirror 1, and they have two sets of RAID 1 combined as RAID 0. So let's go to Managing Storage and Space. Select Create a New Pool. And click Yes. So you can see we have the two disks here, and select two disks separately as RAID 1. Create pool. Okay, we got to rename here as mirror 1. Make sure here is a two-way mirror. Create storage space. Okay, mirror 1 is here with two disks. And create another mirror RAID 1. Create pool. Okay, rename as mirror 2. And two-way mirror here. Create storage space. Okay, you can see we have a mirror 1 with two disks, and a mirror 2 with two disks as well. So go to System Information, check we have a mirror 1 and mirror 2, and go to Disk Management. Select disk management. So now we are going to set up RAID 0. So firstly, we should delete the temporary data created in the RAID 1. So delete the data in mirror 1 and mirror 2. Delete volume. Okay, all data is deleted. Select new strip volume, and next, add a disk to the right column. Next, and next. Okay, new volume level is RAID 10. And make sure here is perform a quick format. And next. And finish. Yes. Just a few seconds. Okay. Okay, so RAID 10 is created. So you can see here we have a RAID 10 with nearly 1 terabyte capacities. Here. Okay. Okay, so today I hope you guys already know already about our IBX-660. So Don, could you please sum up with some benefit or selling features of the IBX-660?
Okay, definitely. I bet everyone, when you saw our video, can already knew it's how easy to create the software RAID 10 by yourself. It's running based on Windows 10, and once you turn on and install your OS on our 32 GB eMMC storage, then you can download it by yourself. Then let's run up the key feature about the IBX-660. So the first important thing is we foresee there's data will need more and more space to store, especially for the IoT devices. And one IBX-660 can be instead of the two individual devices, the IoT gateway and data server, into one. And most important thing, there's a main feature, several features we want to highlight in here is, first of all, we have a 132 gigabyte eMMC storage
Yes.
as your main OS installation storage.
Yeah.
And also you can have your own application software on it to easier to extract data from the storage to do the computing itself. The second product we want to highlight here for the IBX-660 is we have a totally 4 2.5 hard drive bay, and 4 means not only 4 hard drive bay, but we also offering a software RAID application. Like you can have a RAID 0, the RAID 1, RAID 5, and also RAID 10.
Yeah.
Then you can have a fully protection of your data, which is collecting from the local side. And the third one is our devices supporting very wide range operating temperature from -40 to 50 degrees C. It's definitely designed for industrial purpose usage. So that's my wrap-up for the IBX-660.
Okay. So, so if you guys have any questions or inquiry about our IBX-660, you are more than welcome to scan the QR code on our left-hand side. Okay. So see you guys next time. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.